Hello everyone, I'm MyTyme. This is episode 6 of MyNBA2K16 and this has been an absolute ball ache to do, okay? And I'm going to show you why now. Before we do, first things first, I did say the next, should we say, segment that I do would involve potentially my foil card, which is just around the corner, as well as my 1000th game. I think I've played 996 now, it might be. We're going to come to that in just one moment. What I'm going to show you now is this screen. Now, for whatever reason, you can't seem to find it down the bottom. I'm just going to click on Daily Picker because I forgot about that. So we'll just do that for the sake of it. But there is nothing which mentions an event in the bottom menus. However, here, right in the middle of the top screen, which you can scroll through, here is the event coming. It is 1 day, 17 hours away. For those of you who haven't played an MyNBA event before, I'm going to quickly go through it and tell you what it involves. It is Rivals Clash, so there'll be two teams facing off against each other, Miami Heat and the New York Knicks. So you get to pick one of the two sides you're going to be on, and then as you play games, you're going to earn ports for you. Ports. You're probably going to earn points instead. You might have some ports, I don't know, for your respective team, and then the team which has the most points at the end wins. And depending on which team wins will depend on what rewards everyone gets. So if you were ranked, for example, 1000th, it wouldn't matter if you were on the winning team or the losing team, you would still get the reward for being ranked 1000th. The only difference is, depending which team won, would depend who you got. So Miami Heat would be Miami Heat players if they win, while Knicks would be Knicks players. So clicks on how to play. Here you go. Pick 4. You earn personal points and team points. So every time you win a game, you get 1 point for your team. You also get personal points for yourself. You can get +1, +3 or +5, depending which person you choose to face. Now, for those who haven't played before, +1s should be people you should be able to pretty much beat every time. +3 should be kind of your level in between, and +5s would technically be harder people. Now, it doesn't mean you can't win all the +5s you play. It just means you're going to be up against stronger opposition. Go to next. It now tells you here you have a rank. You can check leaderboard to see how you're doing. If you pick a hot streak from the board, it means you can use it, and your next game will be double points. For example, if you played a +1 game, you'd get +2 points. If you played a +5 game, you get +10 points. Here's a screen, shows you the team, whoever ends up with the most wins will determine what prizes there are, and whether you're on a winning team or not, though, you still get prizes. And okay, it shows you good luck, have fun. So the rewards are, if you get the top 25, you get a legendary card which is Rivals Clash, which I'm guessing this is like a pro card, so you can only get this through playing Rivals Clash. You get a normal legendary card and a legendary enhancement, although I believe these are meant to be foil cards. I think it was a bug, it says somewhere. So although they don't come up as foil cards, I believe they are foil cards, but I'm not too sure. Won't worry about that. So yeah, 1 to 25, you can end up with a Dwayne Wade or a Chris Bosh for the Heat, where it's Carmelo Anthony, or I guess that's Latrell Sprewell for the Knicks. Sorry if I pronounce them wrong. As you scroll down, the staying legendary prizes. So top 1000 will at least get you a legendary card. Walk outside of that, and a legendary event card. Walk outside of that, 1001 to 2000 is a legendary card, and 2001 to 4000 is a legendary card as well, obviously just without enhancement. 4001 to 10,000 will get you epic, and 10,001 to 20,000 will give you a solo epic. So for most people who play this game kind of semi-regularly, should be able to get within the top 10,000. I think most people will be hoping to look to aim in here kind of thing at least, and it shouldn't be too hard for people who can devote a little bit of time to get into the top 4,000 and at least get a legendary card. Whether you use them or not is another matter, but that's the event. Now let's have a look at my picks and stuff. So what I have done is I have had to use, I'll show you quickly, my cards. Let's go none. Let's see how many cards we have, and that's it. I have literally used up, apart from super rare cards and my my pro cards, I've literally used every single card that I had in this. So all my rares have gone into making these people up, as well as 6, I think, of those level up cards, which gives you a miles bigger boost. Because I couldn't get it to. To the right levels. Most of these players that I've just done up at level 16 or above now, I couldn't get into epic tier otherwise. So we go to quick game. As you see, I've just scraped into epic tier with these cards. So it obviously, just a little tip for anyone else who wants to do this themselves. Once they go from, say, level 14 to 15, obviously the gap, the amount of experience they need to increase each level increases. So to get from, say, level 1 to level 10 is really quick, but then to get from level 10 to level 20 takes miles more cards. So I put all 4 of them in and got them all up to at least level 10 first, because that was going to give me the biggest XP boost across all the cards for the smallest input. And then I realised I wasn't going to get anywhere near, so I had to sacrifice all the cards I currently had to do that, and then obviously some on top. Fortunately, I didn't have to quite use all the rare cards, because I got a couple of supports left, and I haven't had to use the super rare cards. But I'm not too worried, because if I was doing a season mode, I've got a load of super rare cards, and I'll get plenty more rare cards from playing. So this is the team. So we are, I believe, 2 games away from. I think I'm 2 games away from pretty much getting my board pick. I think I've got 4 cards left. So let's see. Anyway, let's play this out. See what we get. First off, we will throw out my weakest cards. I could lose all these games, by the way, because I'm just in epic and I haven't really been making a team here to. I should win them, to be fair, because all these cards should be good enough to win overall, because they're all pretty balanced in the high end. So yeah, don't know what I'm talking about. I should still win all these games. Okay, so this could potentially be the epic card. So probably gonna be my last pick, isn't it? Steve Novak and Spencer Dinwiddie. Okay, well, so as long as I get a win, it'll be the next one. What is that? 96, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So then we'll have 2 games till we get. We'll play Drew. 2 games till we get our full card. So Drew, you're going to be the Memphis on Memphis, and you are going to be the person who is potentially, depending if I lose, could be someone else, going to give me my reward. So my worst card will come out first. Take off potentially his best card. Pro Epic, nice. I think actually was that Dragon Gorvich or Gorvan Dragovic, whatever his name was that just popped up, is the epic for the event. So for the Heat side anyway, be quite interesting for people maybe who've already got him. Obviously if you already got some of those cards, it might sway you left for Heat or right for Knicks, depending if you can pro them or not. So for me, it's probably not going to make any difference, but you never know. I could pick one of those cards now and I might pick the opposite team. Otherwise, I'm probably going to go with Heat. I expect the New York Knicks to win. I expect them to win it comfortably. But I've been to Miami, and that's going to be my reasoning. Okay. This is the card. My first epic card in the game is going to be... Fucking kidding me, aren't you? Part of me at the moment is really thinking to fuck this video off and basically pretend it never happened. Oh my gosh. I spent all that time, sacrificed all my cards to get a fucking enhancement. Oh, apologies people, I don't really know what to say at the moment. I suppose it's always funny when it happens to other people until it actually happens to yourself, isn't it? I don't really care. Well, I guess I'm going to be starting because I'm not going to be spending any RP points in the store to get some more enhancements, am I? I'd say if my foil card is also, it better say player card. Well, I'm going to double check that now. Before it does say a player card of your current level. Thank fuck for that. At least it can't stick it up my arse twice. Can't shove the fucking cucumber up there and slide the marrow in as well. Right, is the last game? 2 games. Does it really matter? Oh, it's really, really, really disheartening, you know. Oh, piece of shit game. Anyway, who's this? What's this legend? MVP. Must be a paid for card, I'm guessing, by all the graphics on it. Okay, so this game is mine, which will mean one more till I get my foil card, which at least is going to be a player. So, well, can't really change that, can I? I suppose I should really put a card in my team, shouldn't I? Out of fucking principle for the moment, they can fuck off. Oh wait, I'm not so annoyed about it. Stout, there you go. You can be the card who actually does get me an epic card and doesn't just tickle my balls and then kick me in them. So, worst card first, to compete against one of your best cards, if not your best card. 2 player cards, we will go for the win. And we need to win one of the last 2 matches. And I reckon we will win this one anyway. Yep. Okay, let's see what that foil card's going to be. It is going to be a piss off. How the fuck do you say that name? Jot me out. Zandrunas Ilgulkas. I'm gonna go with Zandrunas Ilgul. Yeah, Zandrunas Ilgulskas. Can be fucking something like, I don't know, John Smith, could it? Okay, well, yeah, this guy is my first epic card, so I'm not complaining about getting an epic foil, just complaining that they gave me something I can't pronounce after sticking it to me with an enhancement anyway. So, okay, I'm going to cut this episode, I think, here. That's 1,000 games played. I need to go get myself a bucket full of ice to stick my arse in after that enhancement. But apart from that, I do have my team here. Rivals Clash is coming up. I am going to play. I don't know how much I'm going to play yet. I'm going to see how hard it seems to be to get into the top few tiers. It's just going back to it. I can't see myself being bothered to try and play into that. I don't want to see that. Into that top 25 tier. That's going to require way too much. In fact, top 100, top 1,000 would be, I would try to, but I can see myself probably having to settle for top 4,000. I'm probably going to try and make sure I do try and get a legendary card out of it, but I am not going to guarantee I'll get into the top 1,000. I do have time on this weekend though. It just depends if I can be bothered to spend it all here. But if I've got it off work, which I should do, Saturday, Sunday, then who knows, maybe I will make a push. Although all the games have their events coming out, so I might just have to try and juggle that. So anyway, thank you for watching this. Thank you for sharing in my pain. It's been my time. If there's anything else you'd like to see, know, or any help with anything, please let me know. I'll do my best. Hope you get a lot more luck when you come to getting your pick. If you don't, please let me know. Share my pain. I promise not to laugh at you. Okay, I will not laugh at any other poor fucker who has that happen to them for at least the next 12 hours. So thank you for watching. Look after yourself.